Hi guys, back again with another heroic. Playing Discipline Priest once again. We're in Utgarde Keep today. I've done this dungeon on the beta once on normal, but haven't done it on heroic yet. We'll see if it's a challenge or if it's another pretty easy one. This warlock's taking a beating. See him using his demon form there. I remember first time coming into this dungeon many years ago, of course, being just blown away by these fire effects up here coming out of this forge, thinking, wow, I had no idea World of Warcraft could look this good. Utgarde Keep, one of the two possible first dungeons you might likely do when you come off the boat to Northrend here. Obviously this is heroic mode though, like I said. An introduction to the Vrykul, I think a really cool race in Warcraft's lore. If you didn't know, humans are descended from the Vrykul. And Vrykul used to be either stone or iron, corrupted by the curse of flesh by the old gods. Could stand to get a little mana back here. We've also got some proto-drakes here. Proto-drake's another really cool piece of lore that's introduced in Northrend. Ties in, of course, with Dragonflight that's coming out in retail. I haven't played retail in many years, but it's kind of a cool idea. I like the idea of Dragonflight. I just don't know that that's a game for me anymore. But I always loved these proto-drakes. Looking forward to getting some proto-drake mounts when the game finally comes out. Playing an Alliance Priest now. I did a little bit of raiding on this character earlier in the week. Picked up a few epics. Picked up this blade and this Embrace of the Spider. Okay, Giga pull and bop me, he says.
Your blood is mine!
The Warlock wants to go off.
Their fate shall be yours!
That's cool. Yep. So this boss, nothing crazy really happens. He'll freeze, people in this block of ice. The DPS should get me out. There we go. Yep. And he summons those adds that come through this gateway over here. So if you're tanking, just be aware that those adds are going to come. Try and grab them before they get to your healer or your DPS. And yeah, DPS, just make sure you try and get your friends out of those ice blocks.
Enjoy the night.
I think you probably can use an immunity of some kind to get out of it. I don't know if human racial also works. It very well may. Stun there. by that mob. Charged me. As you can see, there are Scourge in here. Most of the Vrykul have turned over their allegiances to the Scourge. There's some really cool quests. I really recommend actually trying to pay attention to some of the quests, read through them as they come, as you work through the zones. I just think it's absolutely some really great lore. Just bringing this little ghoul with us. There we go. Gotta quick those, just stopping to drink for even just a second gives that Paladin so much mana because they have such a small mana pool. That prop Paladin. In case, obviously, they hold Paladin. Don't remember that effect. So he had basically a shield put on him by one of these other mobs. That enemy did. I don't remember the effect being quite so large. That might be above. Too bad. This dungeon, this trash is absolutely melting. Having this boomkin really nice, giving the group this 5% critical strike with this moonkin aura. I'm sure the warlock and the hunter are really appreciating that. Like to grab a little more mana here. Just use a potion and my Shadow Fiend's actually almost back. Approaching the second boss. Yep, it's a tag team boss here. So you have two bosses. They don't share a health pool. When you kill one, they will come back as a ghost. So you don't really eliminate them from the fight.
See if you can muster the nerve to join my attack.
They'll still do all their mechanics.
By all means, don't assess
It's
the
like
situation.
we got a Shadow Bolt being cast out by
Jump
this
into the
guy,
fray.
and a charge coming from the melee guy there.
Not over.
Skeletons also hidden on me.
The warriors return and
And that was
make
it. Already
yourself
dead.
useful.
Do a little skip here, skip past those mobs by hugging that railing. Nice and speedy with that aspect of the pack. Grab a little mana.
I will feed you to the dogs.
Now we step out onto this balcony, and I always think it's so cool whenever you can kind of see the outside world from these dungeons. If you go back and watch the original trailer, I believe it's the original trailer, but using like in-game assets for Wrath of the Lich King, it's funny. They show a little clip of this walkway right here, and the Vrykul look very pale, and they have these pale drakes, not proto-drake models. It's kind of a funny little time capsule of the development of this expansion that you can go back and see. Remember to power infusion this warlock for this boss. This is the last boss up here, Ingvar the Plunderer. 2-phase boss. He has his first phase, and then you'll actually kill him at the end of that phase, and then he'll be resurrected, I believe. We will find out.
And paint my face with your blood!
Save the power infusion for the second phase here. I believe a big part of the mechanic involves hiding behind these pillars here. So he has a frontal cone smash there, only danger to the tank. And then, yeah, you need to hide behind the pillar. When he gets, you see he's going to get resurrected here. Once he gets resurrected, he'll unleash a roar where you'll want to be hid behind these pillars.
Your pathetic failure will serve as a warning to all.
Oh, he's getting resurrected by one of these Valkyr here.
Arise.
Valkyr are cool. You get a lot more lore regarding them come the Legion expansion, and then it's expanded a little more in Shadowlands, I believe. Dark Smash. Yeah, that's what you want to hide for, I believe, although it didn't seem to make a difference. Hit the tank pretty hard, though. Oh, and he throws out that axe, although he barely got time to do it. And there we go. That was Utgarde Keep, guys. It seemed really easy, but appreciate you coming along.